Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share a fun tag video. It's the one bag, one season tag, and I was tagged by the lovely Rochelle. So I wanted to share my version of that tag as well. So I think for her version of the tag, Rochelle shared one bag per season. I think after she filmed that video and uploaded it, she said the original intent of that tag was to do one bag for all seasons. So I thought it would just be fun to do both versions of those tags. So I pay homage to Rochelle and her version, and also share the one bag for the whole season based on the original intent of the tag. So that's why you'll actually probably see more than 4 bags because there will be one for each season, and then the one bag that I think works for all seasons. So I'm gonna start with fall. For fall or autumn, as a lot of the rest of the world calls it, I picked this bag right here. This is a Chanel Tweed medium flap. This is a single flap style because it is a seasonal bag. It has the tweed exterior and the leather interior. And by far, I think this is the Chanel flap that I get the most comments on. With the color tones and the plaid and the tweed fabric, it just fits really well for the fall season. Right when the leaves start falling and you start wanting to drink like hot tea, hot chocolate, things like that. So this is definitely my pick for the fall season. It's just so warm and cozy. I'm starting with fall because that's the current weather that we are experiencing in New York City. When it comes to winter, New York City winters can be quite wet. There will be a lot of snow, there can be lots of wind, there can be lots of rain at times too, sometimes hail. So because of that, I think a hard-wearing bag is perfect for that kind of weather. So for winter, my one pick bag would be this patent, well, it's not really patent, it's more of a PVC overlay leather bag. This is my So Black chevron quilted mini flap from Chanel. And this is just perfect for running out when it's like kind of icky weather outside. I have zero concerns about the kind of moisture getting on this bag. You literally just have to wipe it off and you're good to go. So that's why this is my pick for winter in New York City. Once we get into spring, I definitely start craving more color in my wardrobe in general and more color in my accessories. So my spring pick is my beautiful Magnolia Picotin 18 from Hermes. This is in a sort of bright pink magenta-y color, and this is definitely the color I gravitate the most for in the springtime. It just reminds me of like flowers blooming and all of that stuff. It goes beautifully with like floral dresses. So this is definitely my pick for spring. And then last but not least is summer. And for summer, my one pick would definitely have to be my little slice of sunshine. And I definitely carry this all season. Like my wardrobe and my handbag selections are all meant to be used all year round. So I'll use this in the winter if my outfit like works well with it, and vice versa. So I don't just reserve this for the summer months, but it's definitely a great color to wear in the summertime because it's like usually bright and sunny, and there are a lot of lighter colors that you're wearing. So I definitely wear this in the summertime, and it, because of its bright color, it makes me think of the summer. But again, I wear this pretty much all year round. It just depends on what kind of outfit I've put together. But for my summer one pick, I'd have to mention my Birkin 30 in this beautiful Jaune ombre color. So that's effectively the one bag per each season version of this tag. So there were 4 bags for seasons. Thankfully in New York, we do go through all 4 seasons. And even though, again, my wardrobe is not that seasonally focused, or my handbag collection is not that seasonally focused, I did try to pick the handbags that I think work the best for those seasons. Now, if I were to think about one bag for all seasons, I would definitely think about the material, like how durable it is, and the color to make sure that it translates well across all the different seasons. I think initially a lot of us will then think about maybe a black handbag, because black is a pretty universal color. You can use it with pretty much anything. But I wanted to pick something a little bit different, because black can sometimes seem a little too harsh, a little too heavy in the summertime. You know, in like the dead of summer, if you're wearing like a really light summer dress, sometimes it's hard to match that with a black handbag. So instead, I think a gray handbag is really great to be that color that works throughout the whole year without it seeming too dark in the summertime and too light in the wintertime. So I have 2 gray handbags in my collection, and I honestly could not narrow it down to just one or the other in terms of style, because they are both pretty like similar capacity wise. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to share both of them. So these are the 2 gray handbags in my collection. You can also see that the tone is very, very different. This is my small classic flap from Chanel. It is in a gray lambskin with silver hardware, and it's the small classic flap size. I think I said that already. This is the Hermes Constance in size 24. It is in the color Etain, and it is Epsom leather. So this is also another great gray color. And again, if I put them both on camera, you'll see like one is much lighter in tone than the other one. And I think they both work well across all 4 seasons, so it's not like you have to have both. But I wanted to share kind of the breadth of gray colors that you can see. Why I wanted to mention both of these, and I really couldn't narrow it down, was because each one has its own merits. I think this is a great size to be able to dress up and down, and its lighter color does make it easier to match with a lot of different colors. I've worn it recently in a more like wintry look, but I've also worn it in the summer with summer dresses, and it's just perfect for that. The one thing though is that because this is lambskin, when it's like pouring rain outside, I don't think this is the best handbag to take out in those weather conditions. On the other hand, the Etain color from Hermes is a brilliant gray color. It is a bit darker. It's a little bit more like a mushroomy gray versus this kind of cloud gray. But the thing I wanted to mention about this was that it is Epsom leather. So it does wear against the elements a lot better. I have 0 concerns when I'm outside and it might start raining. Like it doesn't bother me. I don't baby this bag that much because I know the Epsom leather is going to be able to kind of make the water droplets just run off really easily. So that's why this is also kind of squeezed in there, because they will be used for slightly different purposes. This bag is a little bit larger. Capacity wise, this one will fit a little bit more than the small classic flap. Just visually, size wise, you can see this one's a little bit larger, but because I don't carry too much around with me, they carry pretty much all of my essentials anyway. And I think this silhouette looks great a little bit more as a casual bag. It is a little bit larger, and I think the silhouette lends itself to be a little bit more casual. So I wanted to mention both, even though I know it's a one bag for all seasons tag. It's basically meant to be like what I'm basically picking is a gray bag for all 4 seasons, and then you can kind of pick which one you think would work better for your lifestyle. I think I have some sort of detailed follow-up video for every single one of these bags that I've shared, so I will link all of them in the description box down below. so that you can check them out. If you have any questions on, let's say, like the Picotin or the Constance 24 or even the Tweed flap, I have videos where I share what fits inside and some of my first impressions, or some of the wear and tear on pieces that I've had for a longer period of time. So I definitely would check out those videos if you're curious to learn more about how I've been doing with each of these handbag styles. Other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. I do want to tag Lesley Adina because I'm not sure, I'm a little bit late to the game when it comes to doing this tag video, so I'm not sure if you've already done it. If you did, no worries, but if you haven't done it and you are interested in doing it, then Lesley, I'd love to see what you have to share as well. If there's anybody else who's watching this video and you want to do this tag, I will tag you to do this video. And definitely let me know when you upload your video so I can check it out. If you have any questions on any of these items or really anything at all, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday. So until next time, bye!